This is May 22nd, 2013. Yesterday, the Progress, our local newspaper, turned 100 years old. So I'm out today getting just a short bit of video to celebrate that event. Videoed at first the present location of the Progress, and this is one of their vehicles which deliver the papers to people. This is the front of the building. You can see they have 100 above there. 1913 to 2013, 100 years. There were two other locations previously, but I'm not going to get those on this video. I think this will be enough. So there were two other locations previously over the 100-year period, but this is the current one. The man just stopped right there and got one of the papers. 50 cents, still a bargain. Now, this is very interesting. I can't pass it by. The first American newspaper was published September 25th, 1690. That's interesting. And for many years, linotype was an integral part of the business. I know a little bit about that from the company I worked for 44 plus years. So they have a real nice display here. A picture is worth 1,000 words. How well I know. Sure having fun with my camera the last couple years when it wasn't getting me in trouble. Okay, I'm walking up my street here. And while I'm doing so, I'm going to be reading. I'm not going to video it, but I'm going to be sharing some words, some of my own words, while reading this. Because yesterday was the 100th anniversary of our local paper called the Clearfield Progress. And they published in the Progress a 4-page spread talking about how it got started and who owned it and what their goals and objectives were. So it started June. Actually, it was started in 1913, but the most current, or past, I should say, copy of a paper they had was from Wednesday, June 18th, 1913. It's not the first one. And some of the headlines were, Clearfield to have good team, first-class baseball club organized by citizens, and Brewery Hill to be repaved. Things like that. Oh, here's something interesting. County fairs to be held in this part of the state. So it would have been about the beginning of the first county fairs. It's quite interesting. I'm going to save it. And because it's the 100th anniversary, I'm making this video. Also, it has some personal meaning because I'm at the end of my street now. There's only 2 houses on my street, mine and another. But right across here is a home. And when I moved here, it was the Ulerich home. I believe it was sold in 2000 or 2001. So I crossed the street to this home, which was the W.K. Ulerich home. Now he's no longer with us. He passed in 2000. That's the year I moved here, my new home, across the street. But I remember he'd been sick for a very long time. And as I recall reading in this article, he owned the Progress from 1946, probably until the time of his death in 2000. and he was very ill, and he had round-the-clock help, which tells me he was very rich as well. I know I couldn't afford that. But it is a beautiful home, and there are new owners in it. I don't remember their names, sorry. But they keep it up very nicely.